other teams can also do this.
That's right.
Start preparation on time and not start complaining that you didn't prepare well. Everybody knew when the season will start, yes, tentatively, but you can work with that one and prepare your team.
That's right. That's right. I mean, it's very good. Oh my God, you guys wouldn't believe what's coming. I was going to think what that Taraba FC we have training. I mean, it's good that we're talking about this. Give some importance to the league, that people understand that it has to be top notch. It has to have some quality and things as this. That are a testament to that.
It just shows that it tells us that you don't just show up, you prepare.
That's right.
And that's what I mean. When we talk about Enyimba sometimes, people think we're just, flogging things we're over. Look, Enyimba is one of the only club, that no matter the changes they make to their technical and backroom staff, they'll still be up there. Because they have a structure. And that's the way to go. If you're going to own a club, it's not just for PR. There has to be a structure. Right. And it even serves you better if there's a structure. Because you get more mileage, you get everything that you want in that structure. And it doesn't matter, we've seen, talk about Abia State, for instance, we've seen change of administration.
Yeah.
We've seen the governors come and go.
Yeah.
But it didn't affect the club. And
in fact, the present governor is having issues with the appeal court, but it has not affected the club.
Affected the club.
So the structure is talking about.
If you have a structure, and Enyimba has become a success story that everybody wants to associate with. But I'm telling you, this can be replicated across Nigeria once you put a structure in place. And the other thing it does, it makes it difficult for Enyimba to just wake up from their slumber and go and win, because it becomes more competitive.
That's right.
It's not as if you're just going to show up.
That's right.
People are ready. You have your players, you have everything, and I'm just hoping other clubs will follow suit.
That's right.
Will do the proper things and make the league more competitive.
That's what we want. We want the league to get more competitive. We want the league to be good. We want the league to be admirable. We want the league to have more following. We want the league to become a brand. That's what we're talking about right here. Channels TV Sports Center in Lagos, Nigeria. Not just football in Nigeria. We also want boxing, basketball, badminton, cricket. Yes, we spoke to the president of the Nigeria Cricket Federation this morning, and he says there's a whole lot of plans for 2016. One of them, grassroots cricket's development. Let's listen to Emeka Onyeama, and then we'll come back. We'll talk about Rafael Benitez. Don't go anywhere to stay.
So Nigeria is currently number 17 in the ODI world ranking by ICC, by ISIS. What that means is that we are now so glaring in the eyes of the world when it comes to cricket. Nigeria now officially is a cricket playing nation. And we are playing on the Division 5 category of the World ODI. We are looking forward to moving to Division 4 by making sure that we put so much effort. We are bringing in foreign coaches to aid in our preparation for the Division 5 tournament coming up in June this year in JC. Our national team will be called to camp early, and is also in line with that in preparation that we're also going to host the Northwest African competition in Nigeria here, which will see us fight against countries which are also equally cricket playing nations. And at the same time, we are going to be taking the boys through pre-tournament tour, sequel to the tournament proper.
Okay, so that's it. Emeka Onyeama, I've just received some lessons from here as regards that name. Our president of the Nigeria Cricket Federation. It's heartwarming to know that they're already getting ready for 2016. I mean, that's right. This time, we're no more playing. It's an Olympic year. It's another opportunity for us to develop sports. Presidents of federations, everybody involved in sports should come out now and give us a blueprint of their plans for the year.
Cricket has been busy. You see, when people speak from their heart, it's easy to note, and that's what I like about the president of the Cricket Federation. It seems to speak from his heart. He's one of the few guys who, if you ask him, he doesn't have to consult any book. He doesn't have to pause a little before he answers you. Tells you, okay, this is what we're doing. Grassroots level, this is what we've achieved, this is what we hope to do. And for somebody like that, I don't even think he needs to send us a blueprint, because his federation is active. But then again, I'm hoping that all of this things will translate. We hear that we are moving up in the rankings.
That's right, the ODI rankings number 17 in the world.
So it's heartwarming. But for the average sports fan, when the average sportsman catches the fever, that is my own test.
That's right.
That's how I
success
test.
right there.
Yeah, if the average sports fan can easily tell me this is what is going
I
on.
agree with you. We've not really felt the Nigerian wrestling fever, but with the leads Oduayo did in India,
Yeah.
it got us talking. We love
You read
it. So,
about it, you hear about it, you see the pictures, and that is how you could also, I mean, you talk about table tennis, a lot of people know what's going on, and that will make them, the classics are on, I need to go to the stadium, I need to do this, and that's how you know sports that are gradually making progress and putting effort.
and you have names you can place
Yes.
to the sport.
Identifiable faces.
That's right.
That you can easily point to. They used to talk about this guy. I mean, one of our colleagues here was congratulating me when Aaron Okodri got, and I was like, what have I got to do with that?
That's
but,
right.
but probably the person got to know about Aaron Okodri because of the noise, because of the publicity, and and we couldn't have done all that if the tennis federation wasn't doing anything.
Oh yeah, I liked when you said that they still play cricket at the federal government colleges. So it means the federation should see ways to go into those schools where they are playing cricket, see how they can support in terms of coaching, even seminars, even talent development talks.
And even facilities.
That's right.
Facilities, it's easier for, athletes in single events. Like Adekuroye is a wrestler. She does her own. But cricket is a team event. It requires a lot of money. Before they travel, you must go with the team, a full team. So it requires a lot of. You're talking about maybe
even say the gadgets they put on.
So you would need to invest. Like you said, go to these schools. These schools are identifiable. You go there, look at what they have been able to do, support them, invest in facilities, monitor them, like we've agreed here. Then this can be the limit. But if we continue from the top, maybe once in a while we break, we improve on the rankings and all those things. But if you don't build the structure right from the grassroots, then it won't be long-lasting. You won't be able to sustain it. So I think the future lies.
And those schools are easily identifiable because if you check out those schools that still play some of these games like cricket, are schools that have been around before independence.
St. Greg's, King's College, in
Lagos. You can easily draw up the name and say, okay,
and
these guys,
take programs to them.
Even without our support, they've kept this game alive.
That's right.
So what can we do to harness the potentials? Somebody plays cricket. I mean, there's somebody here, one of our colleagues, I don't want to mention. One day we were talking and said, started mentioning positions in a cricket field. I mean, on a cricket field rather, mentioning positions. Talking about the equipment. And I looked at him, how do you know this? He mentioned the school. And I said, okay. So I played. And so what happened? He said at some point, because he had to chase.
So at some point, you can't even tell someone that you want to be a cricketer. Like, you're not serious. Well, we laugh. I like what these guys are doing to me tonight. I'll try to take us back to the
But what I don't get is that gotten a lot of sympathy from fans, maybe a lot of fans from the former clubs that is handled felt that the hierarchy at Real Madrid, they're too demanding, they lack patience, and nobody can really satisfy them. But they have their man now, and they've been wanting to put him there for a long time. Talking about Zinedine Zidane, club legend, played for the club for 5 years. Whether or not he's going to be able to do the job, time will tell. But you said earlier when we started, there are two types of managers: those who have been fired and those who are waiting
to be fired.
That's the nature of the job.
Wow. In Rafa Benitez joined Real Madrid in the 2015 and 2016 season. He has managed 25 games, won 17, drew 5, lost just 3. He lost just 3 games. And that's a percentage of 68% to win. Let's go to the man that will be taking over as Zinedine Zidane. He says only that I'm going to put